Shout out to Marco Pedrana, Alfredo Jr., and Noble Brown for being a part of our channel memberships. Join memberships. Welcome back, Gaming with King family, to another F1 Clash video. And it's the final round for the Dutch Grand Prix, and I am not happy at all. I am sick and tired of the inconsistency with matchmaking. Look at these matches in our first 5 races. We got 3 good matches, we got 2 bad matches with the same exact tune, the same exact drivers. We got perfect in the first race and we qualified in the top 10, and then in the second race we're qualifying 15 and 16 with the same drivers and the same setup. Come on, that makes no sense. And then our drivers are like stuck behind, unable to overtake, not doing nothing at all. And then in the very next race we got a perfect score, and then come back in the 4th race, it's the same thing again, getting qualified outside of the top 10 with the same drivers and the same tune. This is crazy. Anyways, I'm done venting. Alright, let's jump into the video. Alright, remember to subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed, and turn on post notifications. Also remember to smash a like on the video if you haven't already done so. Alright, we were using Sainz and Hamilton. I was using Leclerc in a few of the races instead of Hamilton. I was using Leclerc for the entire first 5 races, as he has a higher qualifying potential than Hamilton. So I was testing to see how he would perform with Sainz. But as we saw, it was good in some races, and you know what happened in the rest. But it's not the driver's fault or the parts, it's just the matchmaking system's fault. Because I don't know how comes I am getting matched with players with level 10 commons and level 8 rares and level 6 and 7 epics. I don't have any of those. How am I getting matched with those loadout? Those loadout are way higher than my loadout. So how are we getting matched? Anyways, let's jump into it. Let's give you what you guys came for. Let's jump into it. Enough of me ranting, raging. But yeah, I'm getting tired of it. Let's just wait for something else to come to bring us some excitement in the game. Alright, let's see how we can finish our event here and see how much points we can get. Hopefully we can get a top 10 spot. Hopefully we can get a top 10 spot. Alright, here we go, finding a match. Let's jump into it. Qualifiers looking good, and this is what I'm talking about. Here we're getting another good qualifiers in the top 10, and we're gonna pull out. Let's go with the hex for Hamilton so he can make up some places, and let's go instinct. Let's go downforce with Sainz here so we can push him for an extra lap. So we're going to push Sainz for 4 laps, and then we'll go with Hamilton to bring him up, to possibly get him up to 2nd place. Sainz go for 4 laps. It's still saying 2 to 3. Let's see if we cannot get 4 laps from Sainz. I'm going for 4 with Sainz. Let's cut him down there so he can continue to he can start conserving his way to get those 4 laps in. And we're going for 3 laps with Hamilton here. Cut him down so he goes to the inside and not go too wide. Squeeze. Yes, cut him down now for his 3 laps of conserve. Then we're going for 2 laps of boost, 2 laps of boost for a 4-2-2. 3-2-2, I should say. Yeah, we should do a 3-2-2 with Sainz as well. So let's boost him from there. Create some distance. He's out in P1. Never want to be conserving your driver who's out in P1. You want to be boosting him out. camera looks a little bit blurry. There we go. And let Hamilton continue to conserve. As we go around his signs, we're going to bring him back. He has good distance created. We're just going to let him boost his way out. Or we could just go to hard tires on signs and let him go to the finish. Put on a fresh pair of softs on Hamilton. And we're going to boost him as well. He's about to go into his boost phase. But yeah, guys, Hutch definitely needs to do some work on matchmaking. I'm tired of it, really tired of it. It just destroyed my entire event because I got a stupid match that I shouldn't have gotten because he was way stronger. Those two rivals that I scored, they were way stronger. And then once you get matched with a rival that is way stronger, the AI cars become strong as well. Because it seems like overall the AIs are going after the difficulty of the AIs are going after the match. So it seems like the AIs got stronger. Our drivers just got stupider because they weren't doing nothing than just following. Like you see Hamilton here following that car. And I mean, I had it on boost. I was on boost. I was even getting overtaken by AI cars not on boost while I'm on boost with boost. I was like, how comes I'm getting overtaken by a car that's not boosting and I'm on boost with boost? So matchmaking definitely needs work, Hutch. I know sometimes you guys stop by to check out the videos. Matchmaking needs work, man. Y'all need to work on matchmaking a lot. Because it's unfair to players to work so hard to get where they are. And then for you to just give them one bad match or two bad match. And that's it for their hard work. All of it went down into the drain. It's unfair. And it's not none of them fault. It's not our fault why we got that bad match. Definitely unfair. Know some players are going to be saying, yeah, I should get better levels and stuff, but yeah, if so be the case, then I should not need to worry about making perfect score with the drivers I have. Why can I make perfect score in some races and then in other races I'm scoring like way behind? If I was scoring like 40 or close up there, it wouldn't be that bad. It would be okay. But to see you're getting a match where the entire match, the rival drivers were one level higher than your drivers, and the rival parts were one level higher than your parts. How do you get that match? I don't understand how you get that match. How is that match even possible for me to get that match? There's no way my car setup could match or equal up to that setup. That power load is way higher than my power load. But how did we match? That's the whole point. How did we match? Crazy. Anyways, let's get it. And hopefully we can get a top 10. If not, then that's alright. We did our best. And it's not our fault why we didn't get a perfect score or a top 10 score. It's not our fault. But it's the pain we players feel. And we have to express that. Let's jump into this next race. Alright, here we go for our next match. France, 24% chance of rain. We have Hamilton and Sainz on. Let's see. Alright, dry qualifiers, so we should be good nonetheless. It were Hamilton and Sainz for qualifying. Alright, so Russell and Sainz got a 1-2, we got a 4-9. Alright. Sainz up ahead. Give him Let's give him the downforce. And let's give Hamilton the hex as he's in behind. And we'll kick it off with all softs. Wonder if we can get 3 laps with Carlos. Yeah, 4 laps I was thinking about. Alright, so the aim is to try and get Carlos to jump up and pick up P1. Good start from Lewis. Decent start from Carlos. P2. We're going to keep that pressure on for P1. And here comes Lewis. We're going to cut him down right about there. Let's see if Sainz can get the P1 position that we need. He has extra tire management from the downforce boost. He's trying. That's what we want to see. Putting that work in on that Russell. And here comes Hamilton challenging the rival Sainz. Alright, there we go with P1. We're going to let him go out. Keep boosting that Sainz as we let Hamilton build. Let's go, Lewis. Push Lewis a little here, cut him back down. And we'll let Sainz continue to go. He has extra tire management, so he can go for an extra lap. We're going to cut him down right about there and bring him back around for softs. Now, will the rival? Yep, the rival did go to pit. Let's boost Lewis here, see if we can catch the rival before he comes out. Did we get him? Yes. Alright, we got one. We didn't get Russell, but we got one. Now we're going to put in our go to pit order, so soft tires. We can't boost our Hamilton. His tire management is not that good, so we'll have to let him continue to conserve on his way back into pit. And we let Sainz go conserving on his softs. And then we're going to boost in Hamilton from here. Alright, let's see if we can get Hamilton back out behind that number 7. Oh, the number 7 came to pit. Go, 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 Lewis, go. Alright, nice. Nice. Nice, so we're back out in 5th with Hamilton. So what Hamilton is now going to be in his boost phase. So he's going to be boosting now for 2 laps. He should be able to catch up to Russell within those 2 laps and get by them as well. The rival Sainz should go to pit in this lap, so Lewis should get by him. We need to clear this Ferrari real quick. There we go. Now we need to go hunt down Russell as Sainz is going to go into pit. Let's see if we can catch Russell on this lap. Go, 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 Lewis. Use up that hex. Alright, there goes Russell. We're pulling up. Coming now on him on the back straight. We should catch him at the end of this straight. Inside, nice. Nice driving there from Lewis now to create a bit of distance and go back into pit to hard tires. They're going to boost out Sainz and then bring him back for his last pit stop there. Let's go, pit crew. Get ready, get ready. Go, 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 go. Go, go. Go, go. Alright, nice. Nice pit and exit there. So we now need to catch up back to Russell, who should go back to pit as those hards should not make it back to the end of the race. But this is Russell we're talking about, and the AIs, they might push him to the end on those tires. That's how AIs go to work. But this one should be a 1-2 for us here. And there we go. Alright, so the rival out-qualified us and we managed to come back from the back and pull the win here. As our drivers were driving really nice here. Great performance from Sainz and great performance from Lewis. to give us this 1-2. We'll take it. So back to those bad matches, or if you want to call them super bots. Back to those super bots. Hutch, definitely you guys need to get rid of that out of the game. The super bot thing is not working out for regular players like myself. It's not working out at all. Makes no sense. We're working all weekend to come on Friday to go up against Superbots. Makes no sense. Might as well you made us. If so be the case, let us go up against Superbots in the opening round, and then just let us go up against fair races for the final round. Let us go up against Superbots in the qualifying and the opening round, and then we can get some fair races on the final day. And if so, even if we're going to go up against Superbots, allow our drivers to drive, allow our cars to drive, and stop forcing our cars to not drive. Whenever you're going up against a Superbot, it seems like your drivers just gave up on that race. Alright, here we go for our next race on Brazil. Hopefully it's not a Superbot. Hopefully. Alright, pretty fair qualifiers. 5 and 10. Alright, we're going to give Hamilton the Hexies in the back. And let's go downforce again on Sainz and see if he can go for that extra lap and get 5 laps on those softs. Alright, so it's still 3-4 for Sainz. Come on, Lewis, get in there. Nice driving from Lewis, picking up 2 positions. Nice and early. Sainz seems to be stuck here. Get around, Sainz. Get around. This Ferrari holding up Carlos. Is it Carlos? It's Leclerc holding him up. Alright, let's keep that boost going. See if we can get around him on this lap. Down the main straight here. And then Sainz came back in to block Hamilton, and hence he got blocked by Leclerc once again. And see that? He got blocked by Alonso and Leclerc just skipped by him. Let's cut Sainz down. He's not getting anything done. See if we can get Hamilton to go around. As Sainz is not getting anything done, go Hamilton. Let's boost both drivers now. We're gonna go back to pit here, cut Sainz down. He's gonna have to do the extra laps, and Hamilton now gets stuck on Leclerc. Leclerc is not having it at all, not letting us around. Even with the Hex on full blast, finally got around Leclerc. We'll have to go for an extra lap with Sainz. This wasn't the plan that I had when coming into the race. But it is what it is. At times you have to adapt to what's going on. 383. What a long time in the pits. And Hamilton's strolling in the pit lane. He's just taking his time to get out. Let's cut him down to conserve here. And let's boost Sainz in. We could go back to hard tires with Sainz and boost him to finish from there instead of coming back to pit with him. So we adapted and go to hard tires. Let's boost Hamilton by pit here. See who he can catch. Down the inside, up for P1 right away. P1 up for grabs. Hamilton takes it. Alright, Sainz is going to be boosting now to the finish from there. And it's now just a matter of us creating some distance with Lewis so he can go in and out of pit back in P1. I'm going to play it smart. I'm going to boost him here, and then we're going to bring him back to pit after he passes the pit lane. So he should be able to create a nice amount of distance for himself here to come back into pit. Nice driving from Carlos. Alright, so we need to get Carlos around this Alonso, and then we should be P2. As Verstappen is going to go to pit. So once we get around Alonso, Verstappen going to pit, that's P2 for Sainz, and P1 for Lewis. Go, 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 Lewis. There goes P1. And there goes P2. Just cut Lewis down. He's now on low fuel. And we'll let Sainz continue to push. We have to watch. Alright, Alonso tires looks like it's going to go out anytime soon. So we don't need to really watch too much on Alonso. We just need to keep him behind or Hamilton here. Final lap. We just need to keep that Alonso behind or Hamilton. And then he's going to burn his tires down trying to get around. And then he's going to run out of tires before. So another perfect race for us here. As Alonso runs out of tires. Unable to push. Let's push Hamilton. Let's push Hamilton. And there goes Alonso out of fuel. There goes Alonso. Hamilton crossing the line, P2. Alright. Great race there. Alright, so we got another fair race and we managed to hold another perfect score. For those of you who are wondering our setup that we're using, here you can see it's good. We went up against a level 7 Alonso and a level 6 Leclerc, and the car was fairly matched with our levels, and that's our setup that we've been using. As you can see, he got 3 greens and 3 greens on drivers as well, so fairly matched there. Those are the kind of races we want, fair races that we can do. Let's jump into the next race. Alright, here we go for our next race on Singapore. This one was a 44% chance of rain. Yep, it's wet qualifiers. We have Hamilton and Sainz in there. So Sainz' wetness ability is at 83. And we got out qualified by Hamilton, Verstappen 2-3. Alright, that's alright. We're going to give Sainz, since he's in the back, the Hex. Hex has been great on Hamilton so far, so we should have given Hamilton the Hex, but we're going to give Hamilton the Instinct. The Downforce would do better than the Hex here, so let's give the Downforce. And this is a track for more grip, a more grip feel track, so the Downforce will do a lot better than the Hex, as there's just one little small straightaway. On this track, it's mostly corners. So we go Instinct and Downforce. Let's see if that pays off. There goes Hamilton. That's the only little straightaway that's there. Alright, there goes the Downforce, making up some way with Sainz. Sainz looked more aggressive than even Hamilton here, with the Instinct boost on. Alright, let's cut down there, cut down there. Can we get 4 laps? Yep, we can get 4 laps with Sainz, so we're going to let him go for 4. Let's boost Hamilton, and then we're going to go for 3 with Hamilton. So we're going for 4 laps with Sainz, coming back to soft tires, boost to the finish, and then we're going to, oh, it's going to be wet. Okay. I think we should go into our second soft tire stint before the rain comes. Our tires are up ahead, softs, 1 hards on the rival. Alright, let's keep our drivers going. Nice and close to that Verstappen on hard tires. Alright, I think these guys are going to go to pit now, but we do not have enough tires on our Lewis here to hunt them down, and we don't want to use too much on our signs. Alright, so we'll make up that time as they go to pit. Oh, the rival didn't go to pit. Only the AI went to pit. Alright, let's boost out and pick up that AI Verstappen. We're going to go back to pit now. Get Hamilton here. Since it's going to rain in 1 minute, we're going to go to soft tires on our Hamilton and then boost for 2 laps, and then we're going to come back to wet tires for the last 2. Well, we're going to do 2 more laps, 1 more lap with signs. So he should come back to wet tires since he's doing the extra lap. What tires is Hamilton on hards? Yeah, not yet. Not yet, not yet. You want softs for now? Yep, he went to hards. So he's not going back to pit with his Hamilton. And then we're going to come back to wets with signs. Let's get Hamilton back in front of signs here. Signs let Hamilton through. There you go. Good man. Go Lewis, go. Push Lewis, push. There you go. Keep going Lewis. Keep pushing. Alright, we're going to boost signs from there. In for his wets. Come on Lewis, keep pushing. Push Lewis. Push. Get him Lewis. Alright, Lewis trying his best to get him. And we're going to come back now to wet tires for Lewis. Rival Verstappen coming to pit as well for wets. Now it's a matter of signs boosting to the finish on those wets. Yes, he can. And now Lewis to catch up to the rival Hamilton and get on his wets. Look at signs driving all over the place, trying to get a better line on Verstappen to pull an overtake. Inside, there we go. Nice line choosing there by signs to going into the inside there. Now we're gonna go to pit with Hamilton here, and we should get out right behind the rival Hamilton. We should beat AI Hamilton to the exit. There we go, beating him. Now they're gonna be on 50%, so the wake is gonna come. There goes the wake, and all drivers on hards should start to slow. So the leader Hamilton should start to slow here, as there's no wake. How comes there's a wake behind his car? There shouldn't be a wake behind his car. He's on soft tires, so they shouldn't be a wake. As you can see, the wake is not even that big on his car. Look at the wake on the rival Hamilton car. It's barely there. You can see, yeah, it's faded. Yeah, the wake shouldn't be there. He's on hard tires. The wake should only come if you're on wets, as the wets picks up the rain and pushes it away. So he should be struggling on those hards. And it's another 1-2 for us here. Fair races. These are the races that I'm talking about. Fair races that you can actually drive, use your techniques, use your strategies to get the win. Not talking about races where I'm outmatched by 100%. I have no chance of winning, and then the AI cars are working with the other AI cars, which is our rival, to keep our cars behind and hold us back. So our drivers stop overtaking, they do everything. It seems like our drivers even got paid to not overtake anybody or do anything. And then the very same drivers in the next race, they're like, fire. What's up with that? Crazy. Alright, let's jump into the next one. Here we go for our final race of the video. I think we raced this rival before. But yeah, here we go for our final race. So far we've been doing really well, scoring perfect, I think, in all the races leading up to now. So we've been doing good. Nice P1, P6 with Hamilton there. The signs for our final race on Zandvoort here. Use code word crazy down below to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. Really appreciate you guys for all your support. And Hutch, if you're still here at this portion of the video, please fix matchmaking so we can have a chance. Alright, so we're gonna give Zandvoort, we're gonna give the downforce to Lewis, and we didn't get to give Signs anything, but that's okay as he's out in front, and we can go for 4 laps with Lewis on these guys. Inside, nice inside there. Hold it, Lewis. Come on. Lewis got blocked in. He got the inside line. He got squeezed out of it by that Bottas there. Not a good team member, Bottas. You're not a team player at all. Alright, so we'll let our Hamilton pull away, or Sainz pull away, since he does not have any boost. And go pick up, keep P1, create a huge distance, so there's no way we're catching back up to him. And then we'll use this extra tire management and Hamilton to pick up some positions down the main straightaway here. So we're boosting down the main straight so we can pick up positions. Hopefully we can get Bottas here, swing inside. Go wide, Bottas, nice. Haha, you saw that? Hamilton hit Bottas off the track. Crazy. That was crazy. Hamilton just tapped into the back of Bottas, and there goes Bottas off the track. And now Lewis is up into P2. We're going to boost him out to create some distance. He has the tire management to do so. And we're going to come back around for hard tires with Sainz. We could come back to hards and just go to the finish. And then we'll just do the same with Hamilton. Come back to hards and go to the finish. So we're coming back to hards with both our drivers, and we're just going to go to the finish from there. And that race was won. That race has been won from the 3rd lap. Well, that one was kind of a bit too easy, but yeah. No Superbots though. We still do not want any Superbots in the game. Come on, Hutch, get rid of the Superbots. If you even don't get rid of the Superbots, at least allow our drivers to drive whenever we're racing against a Superbot. If you allow our drivers to drive when we're racing against a Superbot, make the race fair that our drivers can drive against the Superbot, and we can use strategies and get our drivers to do some overtaking and do the work, pick up some positions. Then that's good. I don't have a problem. But when you're gonna allow the Superbots to be overtaking like flying, the Superbots overtake like everything, and then your drivers are just like, my drivers are just like, look at those Superbots go, we're just gonna chill. Nah, I'm not with that. Allow my drivers to drive whenever I'm racing with Superbots, and I'll race and try to score as much as I can, and I'll be happy with that. But when my drivers are not doing nothing against a Superbot, and then when they go into a next race with a regular fair race, they're performing like crazy, that's just unfair to me as a player in the game, and that's not good. We have talked and we've talked and we've talked and we've talked about these Superbots. Nothing has been done, but come on, just keep them in the game, but just allow our drivers a chance to drive fairly, and it will be good. Because if my drivers could drive fairly against a Superbot, I'll be good. I'll be good. Because I'll push and I'll work my way through the pack and I'll catch up. And then when I go to matchmaking and I see that the rival had like, his drivers are 1 level higher than mine's, his parts 1 level higher than mine's, I'm like, okay, then at least I tried my best and we did a good score. But when you're gonna stuck my driver and give me like 28 points, come on, 28 points in the finals, look at that. It's not even like it's the opening round, or you can say, well, at least you get 28, you can go again. you can still get qualified for the finals. This is for the money, for the reward. And you're going to give me 2 Superbots to destroy my event. Crazy. Not even say you gave me 1 and then my drivers did drive and I scored like 40 points. But 28 points? But it is what it is. I might be streaming GTA 5 over on King's Play later on if you're still here. If you want to come and check me out over on King's Play playing GTA 5, make sure you subscribe to King's Play. Today is also the last day for the entrance of the giveaway. Tomorrow is when the winners are going to be picked. So good luck to all you guys who participated, and thank you guys so much for your support. Hopefully you get a chance to win. And yeah, that's a good race, and we won another one too. So you're gonna see my final score, and then you're gonna see why I'm so upset. Now here's our final score, and this is why I'm so upset. This is why I'm upset. Look at my final score. 439 is the final score. Look at that. That is why I'm upset. That is why I'm upset. Look at that. That is why I'm upset. If it wasn't for those 2 Superbots, we would have scored perfect. That's why I'm upset. Look at that. What kind of result is this? So what are you saying in that second and third and that fourth race? What are you saying in that race? Something is wrong. We got outmatched in those races. That's what we got. Destroyed our event. Anyways, hopefully we can get top 10 with what we got. And that's going to be it for this one. Let me know down in the comments how you guys did in your event. Use code word crazy to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Alright, so if you made it to this part of the video, crazy. Thank you guys so much who watched to this portion of the video. I really appreciate you guys 100% for all your support. Thank you guys so much. So much. Really appreciate you. Big shout out to our channel members. If you haven't already, check out channel memberships. You can also, if you can afford to do so, join memberships. Give some support to the channel. Really appreciate you. Big shout out to our members, and shout out to you guys who watched this portion of the video. Thank you guys so much. There's a special code word for you guys, but if you put a special code word, then they will realize. Yeah, so use the code word special with your code word, or write special in your comments to let me know that you made it to this part. Thank you guys again so much. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.